Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to show you some animal locomotion moves that you can try and have fun with. So I'm going to show you the techniques and how you can do them, and let's go. I hope you are going to have fun. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is called the bear crawl. So you want to first make sure your wrists are warmed up, so turning them side to side like this a few times. And then like this. So you can just pause the video and then do a few seconds on each side, making sure your wrists are nice and strong, like that. Nice one. So once you have done those moves, then we can start doing the bear crawl. So I'm going to start on the floor like this. You want to have your core engaged and also protract your scapula. You want to have your wrist underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. You're going to take your knees slightly off the floor, a few inches from the floor. Brace your abs and squeeze the glutes. And then look in alignment like this. And then we're going to move the opposite leg and the opposite arm at the same time. So you can just practice this first. Like that, and then what we're gonna do is going forward, moving opposite hand, opposite foot at the same time. And then you can go backward. And then forward again. And you will see you're doing a natural movement with your spine. And forward again. So that's gonna be the bear crawl, and give it a few practice, and that's going to help you with some other moves. So you can do about 3 sets of 9 repetitions forwards and back, or 10 repetitions, and just play around and have fun with it. Alright, so next we have the camel walk. So for the camel walk, it's going to be similar to the bear crawl. You're going to take the opposite hand and opposite foot at the same time, but this time your hips are going to be higher, so as high as you can. You can bend your knees to make it a little bit easier, or you can straighten them to make it harder. So it will look like this. Head in between your arms, slightly bend your legs to make it easier. And then we're going to walk forward. Keep your core engaged. Then push through your shoulders. And do a scapular protraction as you lift your opposite foot and your opposite hand off the floor. Like this. And then backward. Forward again. Backward. Awesome. Forward again. Alright, so that was the camel walk. So you can do a few repetitions, like 3 sets of 10 repetitions back and forth, and you can increase the reps as you get better and have fun with it. You can do it a little bit harder, more sets, and mix it with some other exercise. Right. So next we're gonna have the lizard. So again, this is gonna work your hip flexors and your leg mobility. So what we're gonna do is first learn how to put your legs. So normally it's a bit like the loaded beast into a front step like this. So you want to have your ankle underneath your knee and your foot aligned with your hand like this. So you need to be able to first do this movement in order to do the traveling lizard. Once you know how to do this, you can then go here and then you're gonna travel. So you're gonna put the same hand next to your foot and then extend with the other hand here and like this. So it should look like that. Again, you want to make it as low as possible, so this is a bit easier. Make sure your back is neutral, core engaged. You can make it a bit lower or you can make a little bit higher depending on your level, and then here and then backwards, same thing. Okay, so let's try a little bit lower like this. Okay, here. So we're gonna try a few more repetitions, but this time trying to go a little bit lower. So I'm gonna go here. So as I say, the higher you are, the easier it is. So I'll go here, bring one leg here, and extend your hand, and here, and get your other hand ready for the next move. So here, reach forward. You really want to reach with your shoulders, your serratus, elongate your spine, and then you really want to move your hips, so it's really a lot of hip movement here. And then backward, and then forward again. So same hand, same foot, and then backward. Okay, one more. And here. Okay, well done. So that was the lizard, and I hope you had fun with it. Again, you can do a few repetitions and make sure you're comfortable with this one first, as I said before. So you can do 3 sets of 10 repetitions or a bit more repetitions if you want. Also combine it with other exercise to have fun. All right, well done. All right, so now we have the crab walk. So this is a very important exercise when you want to make transition, go from a bear walk to a crab walk. So I'm going to start like this with your feet a little bit further forward than your knees and feet a little bit wider than your knees like this. Bring your shoulders down like this, depress your scapula, squeeze your shoulder blades, and wrists should be underneath your shoulders. And you should have your shoulders away from your neck like this. You can practice by taking the opposite foot and the opposite hand off the ground like this, like we did for the bear crawl. Now when you feel ready, you're gonna go forward, taking your opposite hand, opposite foot forward. So like this, walk forward. Keep your core engaged. One more. And then the same backward. So opposite foot, opposite hand at the same time. And forward. Again, this one you can do a few repetitions. Again, I would say 3 sets of 10 repetitions and increase the number of repetitions as you get better, like 20 repetitions to go forward and back. And then you can combine it with other moves as well. So well done for this. Okay, so next we have the walking gorilla. So for this one, you're gonna start in a deep squat position like this. Core engaged and shoulders back and down, and you want your hips to be lower than your knees, and then you're gonna have your fists like this, and you can have the thumb like that for a bit more support, but it's up to you. Make sure that your wrists are nice and well warmed up. Then you're gonna go forward, use your shoulder like this. You're gonna go from the back of your feet, from your heels to the balls of your feet, like that. And then from here your knees are gonna go low down a few inches from the ground, and then you're gonna go back of your foot, heel into toes again, and then again here and here. Okay, so you're really going from the heels to the balls of your feet, and then same thing backwards. Here first the shoulders, and you go from the balls of your foot to the heels. So here, okay, then you can do again a few repetitions. So as you go forward, you protract your shoulders, and then you retract them as you're in a deep squat position, and you're reaching forward. So again here, so extend your spine as you're going here, and protract as you're going, as you're jumping, and then back again. Extend, protract, extend. Nice one. One more. And back. So again, you can do 3 sets of 10 repetitions, and you can increase it to a bit more repetitions, and you can mix it with other moves if you want to have fun with it. And yeah, well done with that. Okay, so next we have the lateral ape. So it's quite similar, but this time it's going to go laterally, and it's going to be different height depending on your level. So we're going to start again in a deep squat position. This time use your hands, the palms of your hands, and you want to be using the whole hands and your fingers to balance, but mostly here. So what you're going to do is put your hands close to your feet here, and then do a little hop, pushing through the foot that's going to take off, and then do a little hop and land like this. So that would be an easier version. So you really want to push with your shoulders here, and then you want to do the little hop, and then do the same on the other side. So it's important as you're going down to keep your chest up, and when you're pushing up, using a bit more of the shoulders, so you can go a little bit more here. Okay, and now if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can push off a little bit more and be a bit more vertical like this. Okay, so one more, a little bit higher. Alright, so well done with that. So again, you can do 3 sets of 10 repetitions on each side, and you can add a bit more reps as you're getting better, and you can also mix it with other moves. So well done. Alright, so thank you for joining this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you had fun, and you also get creative with mixing all those exercises. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I will be happy to reply to you. You can comment, also message me on my Instagram at TishK Fit, and also on my website tishkfit.co.uk. If you want to see more content like this, please make sure to give it a like, a thumb up, and subscribe and comment. And also, if you want to see some of the courses, online courses I've been doing, you can go on my website on at tishkfit.co.uk, and there are some free samples, and if you like them, then you can buy them, and it will help you with running and body weight exercises and calisthenics. And I hope to see you soon. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.